This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from South Philly. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Silver. Don't touch that.
Right to the air. It's Hurts. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
He just stays on his primary read, just just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Room to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll somehow turn this into an positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pass pulled in by Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Hurts
line.
to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Now, Jackson. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
Hey, middle. Come on. Come on. 180. What is it?
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and
he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him to kick it. Score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. What a call for their first Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first... All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, Williams. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Williams from the gun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Keeps on moving into the red zone. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Eagles, first down. First and goal.
King. No touch.
Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Fly out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts now on third and goal. Finds Barkley underneath. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
9 yards. It's second down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They start out with third and 4. To throw is Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Swift on second down. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Raise it up!
Motion man sent left. Williams to throw on third. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Williams throwing on fourth. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down. Here's Swift. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Going to run again with Swift. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he spins through. Oh, some strong running. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They run it again with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Allen has taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Round 80! What's that?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's completed right side to Palmer. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line.
180! What's that?
Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Brown 80! Middle. What's that?
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that's complete to Brooks. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Allen. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Allen again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Sack Vaughn from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
56.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Allen now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 45 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Hurts will throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Allen going to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way down to the 37. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through.
And it'll be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half It didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Great, set. On anyone else?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
17 yards. That's another Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Great.
Back to throw again. And this one's incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the
Allen.
first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Almost an 8-yard.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again. Jalen Phillips drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Looking to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Alert!
Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
To throw, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. It's caught left side by Cooks. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Middle. Alert!
Here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Allen again. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. On play action, Allen will try to pick it up himself. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
Here's Hurts to throw. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. To throw is Allen. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Allen. And that's complete to Cooks.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's second and a yard. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
And they're on the 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Delta, set. Delta.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.